Hello friends, I'm Deepanjali Arora. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's pick a card is pretty interesting, wherein I am not going to think of any question. There are 6 different piles and there is no question. This is a yes or no reading, meaning you need to think of a question in your mind and choose a card. You have to choose a pile, choose a group based on the numbers. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and there are different fairies and gods and goddesses here. So you can choose whichever strikes you, but you have to have a clear-cut question, right? It has to be a yes or a no question, wherein you will get an answer yes, no, or maybe. Uh, so you think about that question in your mind and choose the pile. And remember that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you chance upon this reading, then that means there is something interesting here for you. There is some message for you here, right? So as usual, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. And my details for the personal consultation are mentioned in the description below, along with the timestamps for all these piles. So you can directly go choose your pile and go to your reading, right? So if you need more time, please pause the video. I'll begin with group number 1. So there is this lovely cherub for this group. So let's see what we have for group number 1. Is it a yes or a no or a maybe? And this is the sacred Indian tarot deck which I'm using today. All right, so the number 1 has got the Hermit. Such a beautiful deck this is. So the Hermit is basically a maybe type of an energy because it's good for certain things and it's not good for certain things. If you're asking for relationships, then this guy is not interested, right? You can see he's sitting in dhyan, he's sitting in meditation. So he might not be interested in relationships. But if you're asking, if your question is, should I take a sabbatical? Should I go and learn this new skill? Should I go back to school again? Should I take a break take a break from my regular work or go for a retreat? If those were your questions, then it's a yes. So anything which is solitary and solo, this is a good card for it. But if you are asking for getting married, getting your meeting with your soulmate, or getting a new job offer, or something which is uh, related to more than you, like there is another person involved in it, then it's a no card. So that's why I see it as a maybe energy. Now let's also clarify the Hermit with the tarot cards. This is the mini tarot deck that I'm using. Everyday tarot, sorry. This is the everyday tarot deck that I'm using. So let's see what more we can find out about the Hermit. Justice, very nice. It's here to create balance. Or if you have certain legal issues, that might get resolved with you might get an answer for your legal problems with contemplation and thinking, or going through your paperwork again, or uh, you know uh, focusing on it more if you are facing any kind of legal issue. So that can be resolved that way. Or otherwise, justice simply also means that there is balance coming into your life, work-life balance, or balance if whichever aspect of your life was imbalanced. So it is bringing that. Now we also have the 5 of Pentacles. So yes, if you are asking about money, no, it's not a good time for money flow. As I said, it's not a very great card for uh, finances. It's not a very great card for financial abundance, right? Okay, spell down. Queen of Cups. So again, you see this queen is sitting by herself, gazing into the sky, sitting by the sea at the beach or in the middle of the sea. So this is also card which suggests that we need to introspect. We need to get in touch with our spiritual self. We need to meditate on certain issues, because it's also a card of looking inwards, or also a card of doing something from home. If it is work related and you are thinking of starting some home-based business, then the answer is yes. Then the hermit is saying yes, it's a good time for doing it. It could be to do with anything. It could be maybe you're deciding to start something to do with designing or something to do with cooking is coming to my mind. Uh, or anything which you can begin from home. This is a good card for it. And also hermit and the Queen of Cups is a very good energy for healing. So if healing is a business, healing kind of work is what is interesting you, then again, this is a yes for that, right? So there are certain things Hermit says yes to and certain things it says no to. Now let's move on. I'll just turn it back. Now let's see what do we have for pile number 2. So it's this beautiful fairy. Show you for pile number 2. I keep it aside here. Let's see. Oh my God, it says death. So it's definitely such a beautiful death card. Yeah, it's one of the most pretty ones that I've seen. So it basically says that things are ending. So it's a no card in that respect, that death ends things, but mostly it ends things which are not working for it or which has outgrown their need to be in our lives. So it ends. So it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be anything, anything that you can think of. Yeah, it's coming to an end. So whatever you thought of, that is when this card comes, it means a no. Now let's clarify this as well with the everyday tarot card. More. Okay. So things are ending, you're planning. So this card denotes the next stage after, things have ended. We want to look at the future, but we are not yet decided. It's an indecisive energy, but it's an energy of needing to moving. There is a desire to move on when Two of Wands comes. Yes, that definitely is there, but uh, decisions are not being made. Oops. All right. Eight of Pentacles, you're working very hard at what you're doing, and of course then and beautiful Magician is also towards the end. So things, though there is a sense of indecision about after the things have ended, when because it's a no card, so it's ending things, creating this indecision and a little bit of uncertainty, which is normal after one chapter of our life ends. But it's saying you will be able to work towards your new beginnings, because it's a very hard working card, Eight of Pentacles. So you're not somebody who will give up. All right, one thing has ended, then I'm about to give up. No, something new will begin in your life soon with the Magician, and that would be something which is in keeping with your life purpose. So yeah, that is why maybe what you are inquiring about has come out as no, but you have to look at the other option in which maybe you know what it is that you should be doing, but you're not very kicked about it as yet. So something you're not very kicked about is going to materialize, and what you really was thinking, desiring to do, that might not work. So that's the no that we have gotten here. Let me turn it around. All right. So now we come to the third one. So this beautiful fairy for the third pile here. Now let's see. Wow, this is a big yes. It's a card of movement, enthusiasm, direction, knowing what you want to do in your life, in whichever space that is. So this is a big yes. So after death, we have a big yes card as well. So wow, great. Now let's see what more we can figure out about the Chariot energy. All right, we have growth. Now the Three of Wands shows growth. So you are looking at collaboration, you are looking at growth, You know where you're going with Three of Wands. With Two of Wands, we are confused. We are still deciding. But when Three of Wands comes, well, that decision has been made. Collaborations are either in place or will be in place soon. So you will know your direction. So of course, with it, oh, so much of clarity. That is why Chariot moves without breaks. It moves without any roadblocks because there is a lot of clarity of purpose, new ideas, new thoughts. As I said, you know where you're going. That's lovely. Let me just see. And it is giving 10 of Pentacles again. It's another very big yes card. Beautiful. So you're going, it's a very abundant energy with 10 of Pentacles. So yes, you're moving towards growth, you're moving towards clarity, you're moving towards your own abundance. You're moving towards a time frame when you will be very happy and settled in your life. That's what this pile is talking about. So it's a big yes. So if it's regarding work, that will be successful. And if it's regarding emotional family issues or love, a relationship question, then also it's yes. Either way, clarity is coming with Ace of Swords. And Chariot is moving full speed, full throttle. It's not waiting for anybody. Look how fast this Chariot is moving. Lovely. So this was a yes. Now let's move on to group number 4. We have this beautiful Ganesha for group number 4 here. Another yes. We have the full energy. Again, the energy of beginning new things, beginning starting new travels, new businesses, new relationships. It's a card of new beginnings, happy beginnings where you're full of trust, full of confidence, no confusion, no fear. It's a very fearless energy and a very courageous energy of the Fool. So this is a yes card. Now let's clarify it further with our everyday tarot cards. What more? Again, another Justice comes again. So a lot of clarity, a lot of balance. Even if Fool can be pretty excessive sometimes, not caring and being reckless. But when the Justice card comes, it shows that it is tempered. And also when the Justice comes, it also means that if you have a legal issue, suddenly the solutions will come out of nowhere. You just need to take that leap of faith. You just need to be more courageous and more trustworthy, and things will settle down in case of a legal issue. If you have been feeling like this, Eight of Swords, that you don't know what to do, where to go, how to go about things, then that situation in your life is ending. You feeling bound and gauged, that situation is ending. Now you'll feel as if you've got wings to fly. That's how powerful and beautiful the Fool energy is. And we have Knight of Wands. Again, a knight who is very passionate, very purposeful, and knows his direction. And when this card comes, it's also an offer of a very passionate relationship. So if that was the question, then the answer is yes. And if it was related to your, as I said, something legal issue that you're facing, answer is yes. It will be resolved. Suddenly the solutions will come to you. And if you have been feeling stuck in your life, in any aspect of your life, then suddenly you will have an epiphany. You will know what to do, how to release these bonds, which this Eight of Swords is showing. How wonderful is that? An overall positive feeling. Yeah. So this is for group number 4. Let me turn it over. Now let's see this beautiful cherub for group number 5. What do we have here? Oh dear. Tower. It's a no card. Tower means endings and endings with a bang. It means things are over, finished. Your building has fallen down and new beginnings are at the horizon. What was old is no longer working. It's sky. It's like a lightning striking a tower or an earthquake coming in. Suddenly things are no longer stable or steady, and it's just shaken up. It's a very chaotic, very sudden, very violent energy that the tower has. So if whatever you are inquiring about, my dear group number 5, it's a no. Now let's see more clarification that we can get for this particular file. All right. So when the tower will strike, that's when clarity will come to you. That's when you will know. I'm sorry. Dogs are fighting outside. I'll just wait for them to stop. Neighbors, pets. Yeah, it's all right now. So whatever was it what that was unclear and confused, and you were confused about with the King of Swords, that confusion is over. It's this is a card of rebuilding things, building big businesses, uh, not letting emotions come in the way, having the clarity and the focus, and being very logical. So after the Tower strikes, this is what is coming your way: logic and reason. You're going to meet with logic and reason, and that's what's gonna tell you how to go above, how to rise above this problem. Or you will have a help from a mature person, somebody mostly male, but could be a woman, and you will know how to rebuild your life around the destruction that the tower has caused. Slow and steady wins the race. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you will get structured, you will get stronger, it will slowly build up, the momentum will build slowly, but it will be very sure. There is no going back when the Knight of Pentacle comes. It's the slowest night, but it's the surest night. It's not dilly-dallying. It's not building something just for the heck of it. It's a very grounded energy. So that's beautiful. When your ground, after your ground gets shaken, now you're able to build up your ground again. That's nice. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's also, if you guys are inquiring, okay, if you guys are inquiring whether your house will go under reconstruction, whether you will be breaking a structure and building a new one, then the tower for you is a yes, my dear, because it's breaking down of old structure. If in any form, physical building, or if otherwise emotionally you want to break your old structures, then tower is a very positive energy to have, because that means it's going to be done. You know, things are out of your hand. Now it's going to happen. Now is the time. Universe has decided this is it. No more nonsense. Now it's also, of course, when things are chaotic, things are moving, even if you want them to move in that particular direction, it can cause anxiety. Yeah, that is what Nine of Swords is showing. It is showing anxiety and sleepless nights, which is okay. When things are breaking around us, that anxiety is a very normal and a natural reaction to have, and sleepless nights are expected, but please don't let it overpower you. Right, group number 5. Now let's see what we have in group number 6, which is this beautiful fairy. So whatever question you have decided, let's see what is the answer to that for group number 6. Oh, Judgment. Lovely. This is a yes again. So we have a yes again for Judgment, but mostly when the Judgment card comes, it's a yes for, it will suddenly, what will happen is what you were trying to accomplish in the past, and you might not have been so successful, as at it as you wanted. Those things are coming back into your life. You're given a second chance. It's about reconciliation. It's about retrying things coming out of coffin. That's what the Judgment card is all about. So let's see. Again, a very positive, powerful energy. What the tarot has to tell us about the Judgment. So yeah, if you were worried about your finances, and there was certain projects or certain schemes you might have tried in the past which have not given you results, you will see that they are suddenly, they have become more active. Maybe you bought some, for example, you bought some shares on mutual funds, but markets went down and you thought that money is lost, but no, now the markets are reviving and you're going to make your money again. That's what the judgment is all about. Your old efforts are bearing fruit now. And we have the Knight of Wands. Again, things are moving forward in a very passionate and in a very resourceful manner with this Knight of Wands. This knight does not get derailed or distracted. He's just going towards his destination. Four of Pentacles. So a lot of structure coming for you, my dear group number 6. And again, as I said, whatever financial worries you had in the past, or the feeling of lack of accomplishment, that all is getting resolved, right? That all is getting resolved, and things are coming back to you, which you never thought was possible. Old is coming back, right? So this is it for you, my dear group number 6. And so I hope you asked your questions. You can have multiple questions and you can choose multiple piles, but do that in the beginning of the video and not at the end, right, my dear friends? So see you in the next video. Bye for now. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and know that the best way to encourage free readings on YouTube is to like them. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.